People have brought up a lot of different credit card combos, but this is arguably the best credit card combo for airlines in 2025. And this combo is, of course, the Southwest Rapid Rewards Plus card and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Southwest Rapid Rewards card is currently offering a 30,000 point sign-on bonus when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. Now, this doesn't sound on the surface like a really good deal. Normally, you are looking for something like 60,000 like the Chase Sapphire Preferred. But where it gets interesting is in its companion pass. Now, when you hit that minimum spend, you're not just getting the points, you are getting a companion pass, which basically means that for the entirety of the next year, anytime that you fly, your one selected companion flies with you for free. Now, there is a caveat, you have to pay the taxes and fees, and whenever you're flying domestically within the United States, that comes out to $5.50 per leg. So if you're flying one way, it'll only be $5.50. If you're flying round trip, it'll be $11. I still think that's a really good deal because, I mean, I'd pay $11 for flights. I'm sure you would too. Where it gets interesting is that the 30,000 points that you're paying for your flights, well, those are also contributing towards your flight. And then the companion pass contributes to theirs, which means that the flights you book with that 30,000 points are free to you, and the companion pass makes them free to the other person. So effectively, you're doubling that 30,000 points, which brings it up to more of the level of a Chase Sapphire Preferred, where you get 60,000 points. But there's one thing that you're missing. You know how I said the Chase Sapphire Preferred gives you 60,000 points when you sign up for their credit card? Well, one of the big things with Chase cards that makes them really valuable is that you can transfer Chase points to airline partners. It has to be one of the designated partners, but do you know which one is a designated partner? Southwest. So with Southwest having the companion pass, those 30,000 points are doubled. And every time you fly, your partner flies for free. So right there, you're moving from points that are worth, let's just say at a bare minimum, $300 to, with the companion pass, that's doubled to $600. Well, with the Chase Sapphire Preferred points, you can take that 60,000 and transfer it to Southwest. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is if you have a spouse or a partner, or as Ask Sebi would say, a player too, you really should look into both of you getting these cards. Get the Southwest Rapid Rewards card and then get the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, because if you can get both, you can transfer that 60,000 points over to Southwest. Or if you already have Chase points, you can transfer those points to Southwest and double the value of your points. So if you're thinking of traveling in the next year, the Southwest Rapid Rewards card is an amazing deal, and I don't think you should overlook it. Now, the credit card does have an annual fee, and that is $69, but I would say for what you're getting, it is way more worth it. Spoiler alert, I've done this combination twice already. I did this once back in 2021 with my wife's getting the credit card, and now I've since gotten this credit card last year and done the same thing. I've flown all around the US. I've flown to Park City, Utah. I've flown to Puerto Rico. I've flown to New Hampshire. You can get a lot of good deals with this. So I highly recommend looking into this deal because you are just paying $69 to double the points on your Chase portal by transferring them to Southwest. One of the important caveats here is that the companion pass is valid through February 28th, 2026, regardless of when you sign up for this card. And the offer for the card ends on March 31st. So if you want to get the credit card and get the most value, the sooner you sign up, the better, because that's going to increase the amount of time that you have access to that pass. But if you get it and you get that full access, you can make a ton of use of this for free flights. It's incredible. I've done it in 2 separate years, once with myself signing up for the card and once with my wife signing up for the card, and I cannot recommend it more. So if I've convinced you to sign up for either of these cards and you want to support the channel, one of the best ways you could do that is by signing up for those cards using our referral links in the description. They should be the most competitive offer. Always double check, but if you use those, it's a great way to support us and I'd really appreciate it. And if you're looking for one of the best hotel credit cards, then you can check out this video here, which shows how I got over $2,000 in free travel with the Hilton Honors Aspire.